Coach, how's the week going for you?
Good afternoon. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
How's the week going for you all?
Oh, great.
Been going great. Good. I'm glad to hear that. It's been a good week of preparation so far this week. We've really had our hands full with our preparation for Oklahoma. There's a lot of expectations for our group. And what I mean is our football team to have success in this particular game. But at the end of the day, it's no different than any other week.
What have you seen in the Oklahoma secondary?
You know what? They have two really experienced guys in the safety position. Number two, he's going to try to knock your head off. And I appreciate the way he plays the football, the game of football. Additionally, number three is a pretty big human being who also likes to strike and knock your head off. Very disciplined guys. They bring a lot of different schemes to their game plan. So obviously very smart. You can tell that those guys are very much leaders in that secondary. And then their corners are very, very active at the point of attack. They do a great job of trying to make sure that when you're catching the football, you're going to feel them at that point of attack. So a tremendous secondary that we're going to go against once again in the SEC.
What was your perspective on the Rico Scott touchdown catch this past Saturday?
He did what he was supposed to do. He has a job to do when he goes out there, and he did his job. So that's all I can ask for the young man to do, and that's all any of us can do each and every day. When you wake up in the morning, you have a job to do. Go perform that job to the highest level. Or if you don't like that job, then go do another job, okay? Go do something that you're passionate about and that you love rather than being stuck in the position that you're in. Right now, every day I get up, I feel super excited, energized about the opportunity to be here at the University of Alabama. And so I hope that everybody has the same feeling that I have every single day, and that trickles on down to our players, and they should have that same attitude. Do your job.
Jeremy Bernard had that double block essentially where he took two guys out on Ryan's touchdown. What did you think of that, and what did you talk to Jeremy about after that?
Again, our group, I feel like throughout this year has been excellent on the perimeter blocking, and that to me is again a sign of our football team and the toughness that we have as a football team, the grit that we have as a football team. We expect the old linemen to blow people up. Although kudos to Big Booker. I mean, he knocks people out. Big Proctor, those guys knock people out. But at the same time, when you see these small guys out there hitting people and striking people, it tells you that the toughness has matriculated the entire football team, and that to me is exciting to see. Booker says it all the time. Hey, when I see those receivers out there blocking, it just fires me up. So I love seeing that and just protecting your teammates.
Coach, what's been the message to the team going into an environment like Norman, Oklahoma, facing a team that's coming off of their bye week? They're 5-5. It's going to be their senior day, their final home game. They're trying to get bowl eligibility. Just going into an environment like that, what's just been the message to the team overall this week?
We try to just take a page out of our own book. When you take a look at what we've done after bye weeks, been pretty successful in those opportunities after bye weeks. So that they're doing everything in their power, cleaning up things, making things better, improving things. I think I heard their head coach talking about, their turnover margin and how that's affected them in the games that they haven't been successful, and the scoring margin from those turnovers. I mean, certainly they're going to do everything to clean themselves up, but it's never been about anybody else. I mean, it doesn't matter homecoming, senior day, that stuff doesn't matter. I mean, and I think that's sometimes when the guy who used to be in this spot all the time used to say that rat poison. I mean, that's the stuff that you guys are trying to put into the heads of our kids and putting it online because they're going to read it. And so you got them worried about the wrong things. So even in a time right now where, hey, we are pushing forward to try to complete this season in an excellent fashion, I don't care about those things. I care about you doing your job exactly how it's supposed to be done, the way that we are asking you to do it, okay? That does not matter. It will have zero implications, bowl eligibility, has zero implications on the result of this game. What will have an impact on the result of this game, did you get the proper depth on your block? Okay? Did you get the proper depth on your route? Okay? All right? Did you pull for the right person? Did you read everything the right way? Hey, senior day has nothing to do with the game.
Caleb Odum, another young guy who stepped up in the receiver room, obviously had that early, kind of didn't connect with Jalen on the deep route. How'd you see him kind of respond to that against Mercer, and just how have you seen him kind of grow in the receiver room?
Man, he's growing exponentially. He has just grown in terms of learning how to practice at a high level. The young man obviously learning to play the receiver position at a high level. A lot of trust in the kid. His football knowledge and his instincts are growing. That's one thing that I feel like, at the receiver position, it's nice when you have guys who instinctively can get in the right spots where they need to. And Caleb Odum is doing that at this present time. He wants it. This kid is one who really is pushing the envelope to try to go and make these things happen. He wants it really bad, and for various reasons. It's for the right reasons that he wants it, and so there's no doubt about it. I'm very proud and happy of Caleb Odum, and he'll continue to grow. He's a kid that we trust out there on game days.
You mentioned rat poison and how it's been provided by maybe some of us. How do you think the players are handling it?
Great. I mean, I think that's. I think it's a testament to the culture that Coach DeBoer has built here. They've handled it extremely gracefully. I think sometimes there are some things, not all, some things that you want to talk to them about and have these certain conversations with them so that they know and understand what's at stake. But at the same time, there are some things you don't need to talk to them about. And so we do a good job of making sure that we don't talk to them about those things and let y'all bring it up. And y'all bring it up all the time. And I appreciate you guys. I'm not mad at you. I understand each one of you has a job that you are very passionate about and excited about each and every day. But if I could control it, I would, and take some of that out of there so that our guys can just focus on the things that are important, and it's doing their jobs.
Coach, going on with that, I asked some players yesterday what they want to see out of their teammates over the next 2 weeks. What do you want to see out of them?
I want to see them practice hard on Thursday. I can't control the next 2 weeks unless I do a great job on Thursday. I want to see them correct the mistakes that we had in practice today so that we can even have a better Thursday. That's what's going to lead to other things. The small things that you do, most people don't really believe it until it hits them square between the eyes. But the small things that you do in life, those are the things that affect the big things in life. And when you look back on it, you'll be able to see that it is the truth. But we got young people that we're responsible for teaching and helping them learn that. And so they can't see the future right now. So you have to help them as much as you can to live in the present and do the things necessary now, the small things that will affect their future.
Last question. Coach Sheridan said that at the beginning of the season, each week you should be getting better to the team. How do you feel like you and your staff have also accomplished that?
Oh my goodness. I think that we've learned our players even better, what each one of them is capable of and what they need to continue to improve upon. I think that we talk about having a low ego and high output in our room. So, sometimes in this profession, people get frustrated, or they have a certain feeling about what their role is, what responsibility they should have, and so on and so forth. Regardless of what that responsibility or what your role is on this staff, I think everybody is trying to bring the best of the best to everything that we do. I mean, even in the child hall, just being in there with the guys and having the right types of conversations with them in the child hall, but also continuously learning about their families and about them as men. I think that piece of it, that's how you grow as a coach, and you give the opportunity for your players to grow as well.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.